What's up, family? There's a YouTuber named CJ, very popular guy. He's recovering at an area hospital in Las Vegas after being shot at his home in the Henderson area. According to CJ, he was asleep when he was awakened by the noise of two intruders who came into his bedroom, attacked him, shot him 4 times. He said he was able to retrieve his gun and return fire. Don't know if he hit any one of them, don't know if he killed one of them, but he said he did return fire. Now, why would they do such a thing? Well, CJ appears to have dangled the stake in front of the lion. It's said that he was attacked after he posted video, a photo of him flossing his jewelry. How many times have we seen this, fam? Now, I get it, fam, I get it. It's your stuff. You worked for it. You shouldn't have to worry about being robbed for things that you worked for. But when you dangle that stake in front of the lion, you're asking for it. The lion is going to bite. He might bite off your whole hand while you're dangling the stake. And this is what's happening oftentimes with these influencers and celebrities and just people in general who get on social media and floss their wealth. Now, by CJ's own admission, he said, look, I live a very luxurious lifestyle and I post about it and I don't have any enemies. CJ, breaking news. You have enemies. Oftentimes, you may think you don't have enemies because you're a good person, you don't cause no problems, but there are always people lurking and hating on you. Everybody got enemies. Mother Teresa had enemies. Martin Luther King had enemies. Gandhi had enemies. Jesus, according to the believers, had enemies. Everybody got enemies. And if you think you don't have any, you should assume you have some, because there's a lot of people we're walking on right now who thought they didn't have enemies. How many times have you watched some of those cold case shows, those forensic files, or, First 48 or something like that, and the survivors are talking about the person that they knew? Well, such and such didn't have any enemies. She was loved by everyone. He was loved by everyone, not by everyone. So you got to be careful with that. The wolves are out. Some of these dudes, well, they're uncivilized mutts. They don't know how to operate like civilized people. In their mind, you got it, they want to take it from you. They don't want to get inspired by you to go work for it. They don't want to ask you how you did it so they can do it. No, they want your money. They want your jewelry. They want your house. They want your girl. They don't want to be inspired. They want your stuff. And some of them will make a point to try to take it. While you're on social media, just living your life, your luxurious life, and snapping pics and having fun and giggling and all that kind of stuff, they're sitting up there watching you like this. Yeah. And they're plotting. Now, CJ said that he lives in a gated community and, he had his alarm off. So because he lived in a gated community, he had a sense of security. obviously a false sense of security. And he said, hey, when he first heard the noise, I mean, he thinking too much of it. He thought it was the police or something. This was crazy. He said he thought it was the police but then they started shooting. He said, well, I knew it wasn't the police when they started shooting. Shit, I would think it's the police if they start shooting. Yeah, CJ, man, come on, bro. You got to get it together, bro. You got to get together. I don't know where you been, but these police, they come up in your house and shoot you for nothing. Yeah, oftentimes. Anyway, said he lived in a gated community. I was telling you guys on a video a couple weeks ago how living in a gated community ain't nothing but a little buffer. That's all it is. I mean, it helps, but if somebody really wants you, they'll scale that fence. They'll get through that gate. And then I'm gonna tell you something else. Sometimes the guards be in on breaking in people's houses. Sometimes the guards are in on that. They tell everybody, yeah, he just pulled up. Boom, boom, boom. A lot of times robberies happen. People that are in law enforcement and security, man, your housekeepers, they be the main ones. That's right. Inside job. I bet you at least half of crimes that are committed are inside jobs. At least half. Anyway, fam, I'm glad dude is okay. He seemed to be in good spirits. He said people were asking why is he in such a good mood. He act like he hadn't been shot. People thought it was a prank because he was in such good spirits. And he was like, what you want me to do? Just mope about it? You want me to cry about it? It's already happened. Ain't nothing else I can do but deal with it. I applaud that. In fact, I applaud that. That's how I operate, fam. The serenity prayer. It works every time. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the strength to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Y'all be careful out there, fam. No more talk.